Forex traders, if you're tired of always getting stopped out by the price action, then this video is for you. Make sure you watch to the very end to get as much value from this video. Subscribe to this channel and like this video. Let's do this. So first of all, what you need to understand is that the two objectives of the price action is to engineer price and to grab liquidity. So by engineering price is that when the price is being printed on the forex chart, that's one objective fulfilled. But at the same time, the algorithm needs to grab liquidity in order to justify its move. Otherwise, the price is going to be too volatile when the market makers move their price. So what do I mean by that? Whenever we have a price moving in the upwards direction, just like so, okay, we have an uptrend. Before the market makers push the price to the downside, okay, so they have already decided that they're going to push the price down. So what do they do first? They first do something like this. When the price changes structure, most people understand, okay, the price has broken structure. This is a change of character right there. So there are many retail traders and smart money traders who place their stop losses like that, anticipating for all the liquidity here to be grabbed. So each of these points here has liquidity. Smart money 101. Okay, but what the price now does, because the algorithm evolves and understands that, you know, market makers know where people place their stop losses. They understand where the swing points are. They have a sophisticated algorithm that makes sure that when the price moves, it grabs liquidity first. It takes out people's stop losses, the stop losses of the EAs, of the institutions and small banks. It does all that. So what it does is that it's going to grab the stop loss around this level and then go to the downside. So what do you do in these scenarios? In these scenarios, whenever you first get a change of character, what you need to do is that you wait for the liquidity around this level to be taken. This is the final stop hunt. This right here, this move to the upside, this impulsive move, this is the impulsive, that is the stop hunt, that is the liquidity grab which you should be waiting for. And as soon as the price does that, then and only then should you be placing your stop loss around this level and taking it to the downside. So now let's see how this actually plays out on a real chart. So here we have our 4H supply zone. The sellers are right here. So what happens is that we have price action moving towards our supply zone. Just like so. Once the price first reaches this supply zone, you need to pay attention to the first touch. When the price touches this supply zone, that is a swing high. That swing high usually gets stop hunted. Not all the time, but this right here stops you from being stop hunted by the liquidity grab. So right here is the touch. You draw a line from this swing high into the future. So now when the price does a retracement, it now takes out that high around this level, and then all you have to do is that from this level you place your stop loss. Wherever you place the stop loss doesn't even matter, because this final stop hunt of this swing high is the final liquidity grab before the price moves the price to the downside. It's the final liquidity grab before the price moves in the intended direction. Let's find another example. Here we have a resistance, impulsive move which broke this structure. Right over here we have a flip zone. This right here is our resistance. So when the price retraces back to this resistance point, the first touch, pay attention. This first touch, you find the highest point and you draw a line. Because the psychology behind it is that the algorithm understands that there are supply levels, there are points of resistance. So the first touch, usually there will be retail traders all over the world who will place their stop losses just like so. place many sell orders around this level, just like that. Now think about it. If you are an algorithm and your objective is to take out stop losses, that's exactly what you're going to do. There are stop losses around this level, so you draw a line. Exactly what's going to happen. The price is going to retrace back, take out everybody from this level, and then push the price to the downside. So be wary of entering as soon as the price touches your levels. Be very wary of that. So what do you do instead? As soon as this high gets stop hunted, that's when you place your stop loss. So what do you do instead? Once the price touches your level and the price retraces and then takes out that last touch of the zone, it is at that point that you enter the market and place your stop loss either on the body or on the wick or the zone itself. And that right there is to take profit. So here we have a support example. Here's our support level right here. This is a rally, base, rally, sharp pattern. We have our Asia session consolidation right here, followed by London session liquidity grab at this section. But what happens? Pay attention to the first move during the London session. It creates a swing low. Then the price consolidates, accumulates some orders. Remember that the objective of the algorithm is to engineer price action and to also grab liquidity from the retail traders. If you remember that and you keep that at the back of your mind, you will understand what is happening here and you will protect your stop losses. So at this point, there are people, retail traders, placing their stop losses like this. Placing orders around here. Orders around here. Many orders all around these levels. Okay. Retail traders, stop losses. That's the retail trader stop losses. Now what does the price do at the very end before it makes its move to the upside? It stop hunts all these levels and then pushes the price to the upside in a very strong impulsive move. Stop hunt all these lows, wait for the first bullish engulfing, place your stop loss either at the level, at the swing low, the stop hunt, or the zone itself. First take profit Asia high and then you just hold it. This is the market maker playbook. When you find your demand level and you're trading smart money price action, the first touch that reaches your zone, you focus on it, you draw a line from the swing low. Instead of entering immediately just like that and aiming for the price to reach your Asia high, you wait for that low to be stop hunted by the price, just like so. And when that happens, you then place your order below the swing point, and that's when you enter the market, just like that. So I urge you, forex traders, to backtest this, practice this whenever you see a zone in the market. The first touch, you draw out your line at the first touch, swing high or swing low, wait for that low or high to be taken. Once it's taken, you get first a rejection and then you place your orders. That could be the missing link between you mastering smart money and being stopped out time and time again. So let's have one more example. Right here we have a supply zone, age the session is within this gray box. Then the price moves towards our supply level. What does the price do? Pay attention. The price first touches the zone. Once you get that touch, you get your line, you draw out the high of that swing point, and you wait for the price to grab liquidity from this level. Once that happens, you place your stop loss, you enter the market just like so, and that's your take profit. Instead of entering immediately from this level, instead of entering like this, you enter like this. Whenever the price reaches your zone, wait for the price to stop hunt that first touch. That is going to drastically improve your probability rates. Now, the price doesn't always do this, but when it does do it, the moves are massive, they're fast, and they're impulsive, just like the example over here. So that's it. Make sure you like this video, subscribe to this channel for more content just like this. I'll see you guys in the next one, and make sure that you click on the video on your screen where I describe more things about Forex. Let's do this. Peace and blessings.